All right, let's see. Wait till people start coming in. Let's see. For whoever's already in the live stream, I'm going to wait a little bit for more people to join us and whatnot. Hey, Gaming Casey. I'm doing good. As you see, Sassy's joining us. I decided to do a live stream. I know I usually don't do live streams. I think I've done like maybe two in the entire time I've been on YouTube. But I'm still feeling like a little bit low energied from my infusion. So I did not want to, film the whole Q&A and edit it. It just I felt like it'd be better for me this week to do it as a Q&A. Um, hey Nathan, thank you for joining. And if you guys are just joining, I'm waiting a little bit just for more people to come in. As you see, I'm joined with Sassy today, but I'm going to be answering everybody's questions from my past posts I asked. And then if there's excuse Sassy, she just jumped on my desk. She always does that whenever I'm on my computer. But and then at the end of the video, if Monday Night Raw has not started yet, then I'll answer more questions from the chat and whatnot. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait a little bit more till I start. I'm gonna start getting the questions that have been asked, and then I'll start. But if you guys also want to ask some questions in the chat, I'll answer them after I answer everybody else's questions from the other posts. Let me just move Sassy because she's gonna step on my computer and probably turn it off. So sorry about that. Um, okay, so I guess I'll start with the YouTube questions. Excuse me, Sassy sneezing because she just drank some water. Um, so let's see. I'll start from. You know what? Okay, I will start from trying to see. I'll start from the first video where I asked you guys to leave some questions. So, like I said, if you guys want to ask questions, just leave them here. Also, if you guys didn't have a chance to ask them on the video. So now we got some people in here. So before I start, make sure you guys like the video and guys can ask as many questions you guys want in the chat. So sorry, I'm a little rusty at doing this. I have not done a live stream in years. So let's get started. So first is from Brian K002. Have I met Alexa Bliss? Yes, I have had a chance to meet Alexa Bliss. She was super cool. I was really nice meeting her. I actually got to meet her twice. I met her once during WrestleMania weekend. I want to say it was WrestleMania. I think it was in Orlando. I met Alexa Bliss when she was in her group with Buddy Murphy. Um, at WrestleMania with my brother and with now WWE or NXT ref Joey Gonzalez. If you guys know, he used to be on my channel a lot. So we did meet Alexa, and then a few years later, I went to Tucson, Arizona, and I actually met Alexa with Becky when I was there. So she's super cool. If you guys ever get a chance to meet Alexa, definitely meet her. Um, the next question is from Bree Loves Cooking and Baking. Who is your least favorite wrestler? One in AEW and one in WWE. So my least favorite wrestler in WWE, um, honestly, if I had to pick one person and the person didn't specify whether it had to be a male or female, I'm gonna have to say for my least favorite wrestler in AEW, probably the Young Bucks. It's not that I dislike them, but out of anyone in the roster, they just never mm, caught my interest. Like honestly, and it has nothing to do with the drama with CM Punk or any of that drama that's been happening at AEW. If you guys go watch my old videos, I've just never had an interest in meeting them. I mean, in well, I would meet them, but like I've never had an interest in watching them. Like when they're on my TV, I'll watch it, but I'm not like into it. And then my least favorite wrestler in WWE would probably have to be, and my girlfriend's probably not gonna like this answer, Bobby Lashley. He's cool. Like, I'm sure he's a great guy to meet, but when he's on TV, he's just not so interesting to me, I guess. I don't know. He's just not one of my favorites. It's not that I hate the guy or dislike the guy, but if I had to pick someone, it would have to be Bobby Lashley, I guess. But I do like Bobby Lashley more than I like the Young Bucks. So if that tells you anything right there, um, yeah, that's definitely going to be my answer for that. And then, sorry, I was getting a phone call. Um, let's see. So next, let's head over to Twitter. And the questions that were left to me on Twitter, I just got to find them real quick because the phone call kind of messed all my little settings I had all set up. But like I said, if you guys want to ask some more questions while I'm looking for my questions here, I will have it up. Let's see, where did I put them? Okay, here it is. So, first question we have is from a longtime subscriber and always, commenting on my videos. He literally always leaves so many good comments. And it is David Griffin. These next few will be from him. First, if you had one male and female WWE superstar to pick for WWE 2K23 showcase mode, who would they be and why? So, for male, showcase mode, I would wanna do just because of his anniversary. I know his anniversary was technically 2022, but, I don't remember if they did something in 2020 in the 2022 game for him, but John Cena, maybe that'd be a cool showcase mode. If they already did John Cena, which I don't think they did. I might be wrong, guys. Comment in the live chat if I'm wrong so I can pick somebody else just in case I'm wrong. But, yeah, I don't know if they did a showcase for him. And then female wise, oh, they did it in 2K18. Okay, okay. Let me think about the male, but for female, I would probably want to do China. I don't think China gets enough recognition or enough anything, in my opinion. China, when I met her, was super cool, and she's had such a good career. I think China should have something. I know her career wasn't the longest, but I'm sure they could do something with it. And then if we have to go back to male, then male wrestler, a showcase, I would have to say I would want Roman Reigns, but I feel like oh, Dolores, if I missed your question, could you put it in the chat real quick? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to miss it. Um so then oh, you know what, Dolores, I don't think I've checked the first post yet. I'm gonna have to go back to my YouTube channel and check it real quick. I completely forgot I put a community post. If that's what you're talking about, please let me know. I don't want to miss any questions. Um, so for male, I would say Roman Reigns, but I feel like has he really been around long enough to do a showcase to make it like a fun enough showcase? So if I had to do like someone who's been around for longer time than Roman, um, a showcase that I would like to see. I'm like looking around my room. You know what? I would like to see an Eddie Guerrero showcase. I don't know if that's ever been done before, but as you guys know, I'm a big Eddie Guerrero fan, and I think they did. Didn't they do like a Rey Mysterio one? I think. Um, so it would be cool to see an Eddie. Next, David Griffin as well. Which WWE superstars deserve, do you think, their own reality show and why? Their own reality show, the one that I really always think deserved it, but now that they have it, I don't know if it's still going on, but was Miz and Maurice. But I love that show. If it's not going on anymore, then I'll be sad about that. I haven't like kept up. But another couple that I think would deserve one, but I think they're getting it or they had it. I think they had it while they were in AEW was Cody and Brandy. So other than them, I don't know if there's really any other wrestlers on the roster that are like the mainstream, like how the Bellas or Miz's, like mainstream, like can have their own reality show and people would be interested in it. If I had to pick someone, I would probably have to say maybe Johnny Gargano and Candice because they have a kid. They could do like some kind of thing with them. I think that would be good. Also, David, what was the worst Royal Rumble event you ever saw? Worst Rumble event. Uh, it would probably have to be the one that happened a few years ago where Brock was just basically running through everyone. Either that or because it just wasn't fun because you already knew if someone was gonna come out, Brock was just gonna toss them. And to me, a Rumble event, you want it to be like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? Is it gonna be crazy? What's gonna happen? So I guess that's probably my pick for that. Um, which movies are you looking forward to in 2023? Okay, what movies are coming out in 2023? Let me see. For sure, I know the one of them I'm really looking forward to. If you guys don't know, I love Nintendo. Nintendo's one of my childhood like things. I have two Nintendo Switches. If you guys ever see them during my video, so the Mario movie. I am so looking forward to the Mario movie. I cannot wait to watch it. I'm just looking on a vague list on the internet to see what movies are coming out, and I'm just gonna go from there. Um, so let's see. And Megan, not really my. I'm not really into horror movies. I know my best friend Damien loves horror movies, so he's. I think he watched it or he was going to. Not my thing. Just going through the names. I think isn't. I think what is it? What's coming out? Um, some Barbie movie is coming out, I think my girlfriend wants to watch that. Um, let's see what else. I'm trying to think whatever I saw at the movies. Oh, there's the new Little Mermaid movie coming out. Definitely want to see that. Um, I don't know. I really watch all the Disney movies and like the kid movies because I love Disney and whatnot. So anything that's probably like Nintendo related coming out, Disney, I'm definitely gonna be watching those. I heard there was gonna be an Indiana Jones movie. I don't know if that's correct. Actually, let me go to the Cinemark app because I can actually, we go to Cinemark a lot, and I can tell you guys maybe at least from their list of upcoming in the next few weeks of what I can watch. Oh, okay. So we did watch Avatar. I know that came out last year. We're gonna go watch Puss in Boots next week. My mom and I and my girlfriend. Um, Ant Man. I want to see Ant Man. I'm a very big Marvel fan. Um, let's see. I'm just checking the coming soon. What else is here? My parents went to go see A Man Called Otto. They said that was pretty good, so I might consider going and watch that. We recently went and watched the Whitney Houston movie. That was pretty good. My mom loves Whitney Houston, so we went to go watch that. Um, let's see. Okay, I said Ant Man already. Um, Oh, Missing? I don't know if you guys saw that any previews for a movie called Missing. Basically, what they're gonna be it's a movie about this girl and, her mom goes out of town and she gets, like, captured and whatnot, and she has to go find her, and it looks pretty good. If you guys are interested in, like, kind of those, like, crime movies, that's definitely one that would be interesting. Um, what else do we got here? Yeah, that's Creed 3, that one looks pretty good too. If you guys have any, suggestions, what you guys think I should watch this year, or if you guys know what's coming out, comment, and I'll let you know whether I'm interested in watching it or not. So that's the comment I mean, the question from David. And then David also asked, "Do you think WWE should have their own game show? Why?" I don't think they should have their own game show. Um, Dolores, I'm right now. I'm doing all my Twitter ones, so I'm gonna go back to YouTube. So I promise I will go see your comment, and if I do miss it, just comment it, and I'll look at it in a minute. But yeah, I'll go back to my community post soon. Um, and then okay, let's see. Someone said Scream 6. I'm not really much of a scary movie person. There's only been very few movies I watched that are scary movies, and it's because my nephews wanted to go, so I went. Matilda, knowing my girlfriend, she's probably gonna want to watch Matilda, so yeah, we'll probably go. So far, those are the ones I see that are coming out. So as far back to the question to the game show, I don't think they should have their own game show, but I do like to see them go on other game shows. Like I've seen them go on like Family Feud and a bunch of those other shows. So I think it'd be cool to see them on more game shows, just not their own game show. Let's see. Dolores said the Tom Brady movie. I would watch it. I like the sports movies. Have I seen Avatar? Yes, I have. And it was a long movie, but it was good. Like people said it was bad, but I thought it was pretty good. Um, let's see. David also asked, "What is the worst parts you have to deal with CVID?" If you guys don't know what CVID is, it's not COVID. CVID. It is my immune disorder. So I actually, this is why my CVID is the reason why this Q&A was postponed so much. CVID is an immune disorder. I was basically born with no immune system. You guys know I went through cancer, and then we found out I had CVID, which is stands for common variable immunodeficiency. So basically, that just means I have no immune system whatsoever, and I have to go every month to the oncology clinic, hematology oncology. That's where people who have cancer and these kind of disorders go, and I get antibodies put into me every month. And I sit there once a month, and I go. I don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah, I had my IV right here. I don't know. You guys can't really see it, but it's right there. I already took the bandage off because it was 2 days ago, but I'm feeling a little better now, so that's why I decided to go live. Um, so the worst part is just always having to be scared about, being sick. It kind of sucks always having to be like, oh, like, can I go do this? Or like, oh, I want to go to Disneyland next month. Is it going to be safe? I am going next month, but my mom and I are always worried, like, you know, Is there like one time I went to Disneyland, when was it? I think I went in September and there was a measles outbreak during that time. And so of course, we were just scared like, "Oh my gosh, is something going to happen to me? Am I going to be good? Am I going to get measles?" Like that's the only thing because I have no protection like a lot of you guys have. You guys are obviously born, well, not everyone, but a lot of you guys are born with a good immune system and I just wasn't. So that's like the scariest part, I think. Um what is your favorite kind of potato chips that you have often? Sour cream and onion, Lay's. Love those chips. I try not to eat too much like bad food like that because I've already lost like 40 pounds, I think. I don't know if it's noticeable or not, but I've lost 40 pounds. With my girlfriend and I have both lost around 40 pounds. So we've been trying to do good and not eat bad. So, but my little cheat days where I'm feeling like, or like on the days I go to my oncology clinic to get my treatments, some sour cream and onion chips. Those are the best. Next, your thoughts on Soraya being in WWE. I mean A&W. If you guys don't know who Soraya is, obviously it is Paige from formerly known as Paige. And I love Paige. You guys know I'm a very big fan of Paige. But I won't lie, I was a little scared about her coming back to wrestling because as a fan, um, obviously I'm very happy to see her back. Like so ecstatic to see her back. But I just don't want her to, get hurt or whatnot. I'm sure she's gonna be all good, but I just want to make sure, obviously it's not up to me. She is not gonna, personally, like, it's not up to me, obviously. It's up to her. And I know she knows what she's doing, So, but there's always a fear, like, especially when you don't want to see your favorite wrestler hurt. That's like the last thing anyone ever wants to happen. So, but she knows what she's doing. So I'm sure she's fine. So I'm happy to see her back. As you guys know, I've always been a very, very big fan of her. So, I'm glad to see her back and doing what she loves. So there's that. And then David also asked, "Have you ever seen Gordon Ramsay's shows like Hell's Kitchen or Kitchen Nightmares? And if so, your thoughts on those?" I don't watch those specifically. My dad does, but I like his shows, Master Chef Junior. That's one of my favorite shows to watch right now on Hulu. So I do watch that a lot. Before I continue on, can you guys hear me okay? I just want to make sure that I forgot to completely ask if you guys can hear me okay. I know the lighting is a little iffy right now because I'm trying to figure out how to, because I don't have my ring light right now. My dad put it away by accident. He thought it was something else, and I haven't put it back together yet. But can you guys hear me okay? And all that, comment down below. If you guys can hear, or comment on the live chat if you guys can hear me. Um, if you guys can't hear me, so I can fix it. Okay, so let's go on to the next question. Let's see, let's see. Okay, you guys can hear me. Perfect. Okay, I just want to make sure because, as you guys know, I've not done this in a while. Um, David said, "What is your dream car?" My dream car, probably a Range Rover. My mom has a Porsche, which is also really nice, and that's recently got me into liking Porsches. But I think I would either have to go with a Range Rover, probably, or a Porsche. Also, after being in the Porsche for a while, it's really nice. But my next car I would want to get. Right now, I drive just like a Mazda SUV. I would want maybe get a Tesla, like the more affordable Teslas. But that won't be like later on, maybe like after I finish college and stuff. Um, Next, which changes do you want to see on YouTube and Twitter in 2023 and why? Twitter, I just wish it wouldn't be so toxic. There's a lot of toxicity on Twitter, and I just, I wish that would change. I know you can't. I know they can't really do much about it because it's just the people going on there. But it would be nice to be able to go on there and not get attacked for like saying the smallest things that are not even like relevant. And then YouTube, I wish they would stop turning off my comments so much. It is so annoying when I'm just trying to upload my video and then people are messaging me like, "Hey, your comments are off." And I'm like, "What? Why are they off? I don't understand why they're off again." Like I don't know. It's just so annoying and I know it's probably annoying to a lot of you guys too because you guys want to leave questions or you guys want to leave comments and interact with the video. And trust me, it's very annoying. So if you guys ever see comments turned off, it's not me turning them off, it is YouTube. I don't know why they turn them off. I guess one of part of their guidelines, maybe something is on there that I don't know why they turn it off, but that's probably, I wish they would have a better system set up um to determine whether comments should be on or off because my videos, they're not bad videos, they're about wrestling, so I don't know why they would need to turn off the comments. So um and then Last question on Twitter is from In the Life of Jeff. He says, I love your channel. I only met Hexon. He's the only dude I've met. How do I meet more or have anybody in WWE follow me on social media? So, the best way to meet more wrestlers, I do have a video. If you guys want to go check it out, it's how to meet WWE wrestlers. But just a quick answer for today, the best way to meet them, honestly, is to just look up signings. A lot of places do signings around the United States. Like, there's so many toy stores and wrestling stores. There's like the Wrestling Guy store in California. There's a shop in San Antonio that does a lot of signings. Honestly, and just follow. If there's a certain wrestler you want to meet, I would suggest following them on social media because they more than likely always post when they're going to be um, doing signings and whatnot. And then as far as WWE signings, they do a lot of signings at Cricket Wireless, or they do like maybe some events. So your best bet on there is just to be following WWE social medias. But if you guys can't, if you guys don't like, if you guys live in like a city like me, like El Paso, and they don't really do signings like that, your guys' other best bet is to go to the shows and either show up early to the event, or if you guys are sitting floor seats, try to catch them when they're walking out. Or number two, kind of a pricey option. It's something that I enjoy doing when they come to El Paso or to Las Cruces, New Mexico, where I can go to shows, is the VIP package, and you guys get to go backstage, go down to the ring, meet the wrestlers. It's a really cool experience if you guys are able to afford it. It is about $500, so it is very pricey. But if you guys are in the means of doing it, that is an option. But if you guys are just going to the show, I just recommend showing up early, going to where they park their cars, and they'll sometimes they'll come out and they'll sign stuff, take pictures, or after the show, you can also go back to where they park their cars and meet them. And I've met a few, like I met my very first wrestler that way, doing that. So that's why I'm telling you it works. I actually met Rey Mysterio. I was not able to get a photo because this was back before like cell phones were a big thing. This was like when we still had like the film cameras, so it was a while back. But I did get him to sign a card. My brother actually helped me. My brother's like a big dude. If you guys remember him from my videos, he stretched his arm out. Rey Mysterio. If he wouldn't have noticed, he would have clotheslined Rey Mysterio by accident, basically. But my brother had my card sticking out, and Rey Mysterio signed it. And I also met Tommy. Oh, Tommy Dreamer also signed something for me that night. So that is another good way of getting wrestlers to sign your stuff, by just you have to get there early. But if there's someone you really want to meet, and that's one of your only ways to do it, I think it's worth it. All right, so those are the questions on Twitter. Let me go back to my what is it called? Community page, because I completely forgot. And thank you, Dolores, for reminding me that I did make a post on my community page. Um, and like I said, guys, if you guys did not have a chance to comment on there, um, oh wait, let's see. What did someone say? VIP is cool, but con is that you don't know who you'll meet. Oh, that is true, Leonardo. That is very true. You won't know who you're meeting, but Billy and Kat, the people who run the VIPs, they always get us good people, in my opinion. Unless someone's hurt, then they gotta just get who they have. But I think it's a good experience overall because you also get some merch too on top of that. So okay, now we're on to the community page. So I'm gonna start from the bottom because I already want to make sure I get everybody. Okay, the gaming Casey, who I think is actually here, or he was here. What was your very first WWE event? My very first WWE event was, I don't remember the year exactly because it was when I was younger, but it was when Chris Jericho and Rey Mysterio were having that whole feud for his mask, and like Jeff Hardy I think was versus Edge, but it was like a SmackDown event. It was years ago. It was in Las Cruces, New Mexico, at the what is it? Or is their stadium called? I think it's the Pan American Center, at the University of New Mexico. But yeah, that was my first event. I actually did not meet anybody that time. I actually met them at my second event. But that the first event is actually where I learned all these tips and stuff of how to meet the wrestlers, because that's when we saw like a big group of people out where a lot of cars were parked, and that's when we realized, oh, you can go meet them. We'll do that next year. And we even found like a door to like walk out so we can get out faster than everybody else. And that was my first event. So I ended up getting like Rey Mysterio's like big face shirt. I don't know if you guys remember, for a long time WWE fans, Rey Mysterio's shirt that had his, like, it was a black shirt and then blue outline, and it was just Rey Mysterio's face on it. That was my first shirt. I got a Rey Mysterio teddy bear, which I still have. He's actually over there. I'm sure you guys will see him in videos in my next room tour because he's always on my bed. And then I got a couple of other stuff. I don't remember what else I got, but my brother actually took me to my event. From David Griffin, what is your favorite videos of Mr. Beast? If you guys don't know, I love Mr. Beast. He is my favorite YouTuber. Him and Roman Atwood and a few others are my favorite. Um, But my favorite video of all time from Mr. Beast, he's done so many good things, and Mr. Beast is such a good person. Like, he gives so much away and he just helps so many people. If I had to pick my favorite video though, it would probably have to be the video where he had the guy stay in the room for like a couple days, and see for every day he stayed in the room, I think he got like $10,000 or something. And it was just such a good video because at the end, he proposed to his girlfriend, and I just thought it was like a wholesome video. But overall, Mr. Beast, all his videos, I love them. The minute they come on, I watch them. My mom and dad even know, like, oh, Mr. Beast's videos on. Like, don't disturb me. I'm watching him on my, I'm watching him. One of my favorites. Um, Next from Kai Allen, who is your favorite tag team? Right now, and has always been for many years, is definitely the Usos, slash Bloodline. But tag team, like two people, is definitely the Usos. As in WWE and AEW, it would have to be Dax Harwood and I always mess up their names because I'm still used to their old names from WWE. But the Revival, basically, that's I still call them that. I know that's not their name anymore, but I think it's FTR. But yeah, so they're my favorite tag team in AEW. Okay, Dolores, here's your questions. So Dolores Simmons, we got number one. Will you go to WrestleMania 40? Probably not. We have so many trips planned for the upcoming year and next. We have our trips planned honestly till 2024, 2025, 2023. This year we're going to Disney two times. And then next 2024 is gonna be like a break year because we're gonna be saving to go to the Disney cruise. So probably not 40, but maybe the year after. It just depends on how much we have to do because I've done so many years of WWE that I want to start doing Disney trips too. So I'm trying to find a healthy balance of both. But I'm just really, really, really want to do a Disney cruise. So that's what we're aiming for. Number two, do you watch New Japan Pro Wrestling? I don't watch it as much as I watch like WWE and AEW, but like I do watch it. Like I'll catch some clips maybe on YouTube or something, but I don't watch it like on TV. I don't even know how to watch it on TV to be honest with you. Or you have to go to like a streaming website. Number three, will you go to AEW in El Paso? Oh my goodness. My mom, if she's watching this, she knows. Okay, so I want to go so badly. But guys, get this. You ready for this? You ready for this bad luck that I have? Okay, so AEW is coming here February 7th, right? About a few months ago, my mom asked, "Hey, do you want to go on a trip? Flights for Southwest are really cheap." Oh yeah. Okay, well, okay, what day you gonna want to go? All right, I start looking at stuff. Oh, let's go to LA February 6th to the 9th. So yeah, I'll be in, don't get me wrong, I really want to go to LA and I'm so excited to go to, Disneyland and the Lion King Broadway show. I'm super excited for that. But in my head, I'm like, out of all the days AEW comes to El Paso, it is the day I'm going to California. Like I'll be like while they're here in El Paso, I'll be at Disneyland on Space Mountain, like with my little Mickey Mouse hat and going like, so I'm gonna be having fun. I'm not like but I'm just annoyed. Like after like how many years of them being a company, and they finally come to WWE. I even messaged Vicky Guerrero. I was like, Vicky, please make sure they come back, please. Like it was just so funny. So no, I won't be going, but there's always a next time. Let's see. Number four. Do you like Austin Theory? Yes, I do. Austin Theory is one of my current favorites right now. And I think is one of my best friend Damien, one of his favorites. So we're all fans over here. I love everything about his gimmick. He's super cool, and I honestly want to meet him. Number five. Do you like Seth Rollins? He's not my favorite, but like he's cool. Like he entertains me. He's a good character. I enjoy watching him on TV. I loved everything he did with Cody Rhodes. So yeah, I do like him. Number six. Will you get an Xbox? No, I am a PlayStation girl. I don't know if you can see it over there, but my PlayStation's over there. Always been a PlayStation person ever since I was a kid. My brother had the PlayStation 1, and I know that's why I like the PlayStation because that's what I was exposed to as a kid because of my brother. So, and with Nintendo also as well. But I do have a gaming PC, which it does run through Windows and Xbox. So, I do kind of use it, but not like an Xbox itself. Do you watch sports? Yes, I do. I watch NBA. My favorite team are the San Antonio Spurs. I think there was a question in here if I still like the Spurs. Yes, I do. And then I watch baseball. I don't watch baseball as much, but I watch it sometimes, and we do like the Astros. My nephew likes the Astros, so I just kind of jumped on the bandwagon with him. He's liked the Astros since he was a kid, but when your family likes a team, that's who you kind of go for. And then when I started going to the Astros games when I would go to Houston, so I do enjoy the Astros. But I'm not like a diehard baseball fan. But if I had to support someone, yeah. And then football, I don't really watch football. My family does. My family likes the Texans, and I think my dad likes the Cardinals. I think the Arizona Cardinals. I think so. But yeah, so those are sports I watch. Number 8, you should make a gaming channel. I've always thought about it, but I want to get this channel back going before I start another channel. Like I have a Disney channel. I don't know if you guys knew that, and I do have a TikTok. If you guys have not followed my TikTok, you guys definitely should. But I'm just trying to get this channel back underway. Get it back going and whatnot. After my illness kind of made me have to stop for a while, but maybe a gaming channel in the future. Maybe, maybe not. It just depends. Number 9, you order AW on pay-per-view. No, I have not. I'm gonna be honest with you. I wouldn't like as a kid when WWE was on pay-per-view, my mama let me order 4 a year. That was it. So now that we have all these streaming services and things are only like 10, $20, I don't know how much an AEW pay-per-view cost. I don't know if you guys want to comment down below how much it is. But if it's like $50, like I just don't see worth in spending $50 on a show. If it's less, then maybe I was wrong this entire time. That'd be nice. Maybe I'd get one, but I don't know how much they are. You guys would have to tell me that part. Um, Next, number 10 question: what are your thoughts about Brian Danielson joining AEW? You know, that's good for him. That's what he felt like he needed to do. Then that's what's best for him. That's just where he felt like he needed to go, and I support it. Like I said, not like he's gonna care what Mr. Fan 13 directly thinks, but if that's what he felt like it was best for him in his career, then great. And I'm glad. I hope he's thriving. I hope he continues to thrive. And yeah, the next number 11, will you get the new AEW Fight Forever video game? Absolutely, yes. I spend a lot of time in this room because I'm always sick, so I try to get any video games I can get, and I will definitely get the new game. Um, and if you guys are commenting right now, I will check out your comments in a little bit, just because I'm just trying to see these and try to keep the light so I'm not so dark. So I have a web browser open to try to keep it more light. So I can't really see the comments right now, but I will check them out in a minute. Um, let's see. What are your thoughts about Judgment Day, WWE? I think they're cool. I'm glad like finally Finn is doing something, and Rhea is perfect in that group in my opinion. And Dominic, I love the Mysterio family. Dominic just needs a little more work on his like acting and stuff, but I couldn't do it, so I'm not gonna sit here and hate on him. I think he's doing good. He's definitely improved a lot, but he definitely needs some more work. And hopefully, with him working with people like Damian Priest and Balor, he'll get better because he definitely has. Are you friends with Dank Ops? No. The name sounds familiar. I just can't exactly think of who that is right now. But trying to think. I haven't really kept up with WWE YouTubers anymore because I've been dealing with my own things. The only really WWE YouTubers that I sometimes talk to, like occasionally, very occasionally, Brandon Hodge, and I've talked to like X3 and a few other people, but like I don't really keep up with the YouTubers anymore. I just kind of do my own thing. Um, are you friends with Stevie Breach? Yes. I haven't talked to him in a while because he kind of, stopped doing YouTube. But he's a super cool guy. He's one of the reasons I started watching and doing YouTube. Him with Assault and Battery, and at the time Legend Killer. Like these are old like YouTubers. Like if you guys are young, you guys are not gonna remember these YouTubers. But like, as far as Legend Killer, you guys would know Stevie Breach and Assault and Battery. But like way way back in the day, like I think there was like a Gemini 686, was that his name? I don't remember all the names, but yeah, Stevie Breach, I would consider him a friend. I know we don't talk very often, but he's a good guy, and he was a big supporter of my channel at the beginning when I was sick, and he was just a good guy overall. What was your favorite event you went to? For sure, it would probably my favorite event of all time. It'd have to be a Make a Wish. Nothing tops my Make a Wish. I got to meet my hero John Cena, literally wearing his shirt. Like, can you really top it? I got to go to Anaheim, New Mexico. I mean, not Anaheim, New Mexico. Anaheim, California, and I got to go meet him at, I think it's the Honda Center or the Toyota Center. I don't remember which one it is. I want to say it's the Honda Center. And I got to meet him, sit front row. I came on TV a lot. He came up to me during the show, hugged me. He signed literally a million things for my room. He's such a cool guy, and that's definitely gonna have to be my number one event. And I got to go with my brother, my sister, and my oldest nephew. We also got to go to Disneyland and Universal Studios. Like that's just it definitely the best one. But if you had to choose outside of my Make a Wish, because that's a given, I would have to say probably WrestleMania 28 in Miami with my family. I went with my mom, my dad, and my oldest nephew. We got to go explore Miami. I love Miami. I love the beach. We got to go, do a whole bunch of fun stuff. And the matches overall, the Hell in a Cell, that's one of my favorite matches. And then of course John Cena, versus The Rock. Like, can you really top that? So let's see. Next. We got can you do more W2K22 My Rise mode? Um, it just depends, to be honest with you. Um, my health is kind of like teetering. That's why this Q&A took so long to come out because like today I almost did not get on live today because I was feeling like really like ugh. But I was like I got to get on. I've been promising it. So I pulled together the little energy I had from taking a nap for like 2 hours to get on here. So the 2K22 My Rise, it takes a lot for me to edit those videos. I'm just going to be straight out honest with you guys. And it takes a long time to edit those. So I could do them, but I can't do them so frequently like I do other videos that are a little easier for me to do. Yeah, maybe I can do some, but they won't be like weekly. Maybe like once a month, or if that's okay with you guys, I'll do that. Number 18, what are your thoughts on Paige joining AEW? I already talked about that, but I'm happy for her. I want to see her thrive, of course. Number 19, do you like The Miz? Absolutely. Love The Miz, one of my favorite wrestlers. Always been since he was the chick magnet in ECW. If you guys even remember that stuff, it was so cringy now that I look back at it, but it was good at the time. And then number 20, do you like Braun Strowman? Yeah, he's cool. He's not my favorite, but he's there and he's entertaining. All right. So thank you, Dolores, for all those questions. We got Melissa Hernandez. What is your favorite color? Red. Love red. Ever since always been my favorite color. Have you been to the Selena Memorial in Corpus Christi? Yes, I have been there numerous times. If you guys do not know, Selena was I want to say, well, I'm gonna say Latina because I don't know if she was Mexican, but I think she was like Hispanic. She was a singer and such a good singer. Like, I'm not really invested into celebrities like outside of wrestling, but her death is one that actually makes me super mad, and it's really genuinely sad because you don't know these celebrities, you don't know them as a person, so I never understood when like a celebrity would pass away, people would be genuinely like sad, crying. I don't even think I don't know how old I was when Selena was killed. But when I think back to it now, it genuinely makes me mad because I listened to her music, I watched the movie they made of her, and like I didn't watch the TV show that they did on Netflix because I heard it wasn't that good. Um, but it makes me mad because I'm like, how could you do that to someone? Like it just genuinely makes me mad. So yeah, but I do love Selena. She's such a it just makes me mad because she could have done so much more if she wasn't killed by someone she trusted, I guess. If you guys don't know the story of Selena, go watch the movie. If you guys are ever in Corpus Christi, there's a whole memorial of her there. And it's a very good memorial. My mom has taken me, my dad's taken me, my brother's taken me. I've been there a few times. Next by David. Have you seen WWE Biography of Legends and WWE Rivals? And if so, your thoughts? I have not personally seen them because they're usually on TV, right? I think. I don't know if they have them on any of the streaming services. Comment and tell me. I'll check out the comments in a little bit if they do have if they do have it on the streaming services, any of them. But my mom has watched them, and I think she enjoyed them. She's watched, I think, majority of them, and she actually likes them. Another from David. Which male or female do you see being on the cover of 2K23 video game and why? Um, Who's gonna be on the cover of 2K23? If I had to pick someone, honestly, the one that makes the most sense to me would be the Bloodline, but because they're just kind of like everything in WWE right now. But other than the Bloodline, if I had to pick somebody else, hmm, comment guys on the chat who you guys think should be on the cover of 2K23. I'm interested to see what you guys are saying. Let's see, I'm checking the comments right now. 59.99 for the pay-per-view. Oh, that's a lot of money. Oh yeah, Cody. Cody for sure. Yes. I don't know why I didn't think about Cody. She's one of my favorites. Like literally, you guys know how much I love Cody ever since he was in Legacy. Yes, Cody for a fact. And he would have, but it had to be very specific. He would have to be wearing the his jacket, the white one. I think it has like white, and I don't even know if he's ever used that jacket in WB. Has he? I don't know if he has. I know it's on his figure from AEW, but it's his white coat with like kind of I think the red, white, and blue. But that's just like a signature coat in my opinion. I love that jacket. I'm not sure he could use it in WWE. It's not like AEW owns a color, so something like that. It had to be Cody for sure. I don't know why I didn't think about that. And then which female would I want to see? We've already had Becky. It just sucks that Becky got put on the cover of like one of the worst games they've made. So other than Becky, I feel like the other one that would deserve it right now is probably Bianca. So definitely Bianca. Your opinion on Chris Jericho commentary on AEW Rampage? I'm gonna be honest with you. I have not watched AEW in a little bit, so I did not know he was doing commentary. But Chris Jericho overall is a good talker. He always has been. So I'm gonna have to go with that. I wouldn't see it being an issue unless he did something. Did he do something controversial? Is that why it was being brought up? Can someone let me know if he did something, or was he just doing normal controversy? I mean, not normal controversy, normal commentary. So just comment that. Let me know because I don't want to say, "Oh, he's great," and then he said something bad or something. But if he was just doing normal commentary, I don't see why not. Next, David, your thoughts on W2K soundtrack picked by Machine Gun Kelly? Um, I like Machine Gun Kelly. I don't know, like his music. I know he's been in some controversies, but I have seen him in concert and I do enjoy his music. So, I think he does good music. Anyone that WWE has hired for music has done pretty good in my opinion. I don't have never had really a problem with any of the music. Um, so yeah. Sorry about the lighting, guys. All right. Oh, I've been waiting to answer this question. So, Frank and Meg podcast, not a wrestling question, but who's your favorite retail employee and why is it Frank? So, you guys are not going to get this unless you guys have seen my toy hunts to GameStop. I love GameStop. I go there on a weekly basis. And Frank, who asked this question, of course, my favorite retail employee is Frank and Casey. Sorry, Frank. Even though Casey doesn't work there anymore, I had to throw Casey in there. Frank and Casey are my local GameStop guys. Casey's no longer there, but Frank is there, and honestly, they're such gems. Anytime I go in, they always help me out with whatever I need, and they always, hook always like example. This new box came out for Pokemon, and I told Frank I really want the Sprigger. I can't say his name right, but he's a new Pokemon. He's a cat Pokemon, Spriggeriti or something like that. Let me see if I can grab the box. Hold on. Here it is. So I told him I really want this one because I want this pin. So he's like, okay, okay, I got you. I'll save it for you. So Frank and Casey, good guys. Absolutely love going to GameStop because of them. I really don't go to any other GameStop unless I really need something and I'm on another side of town. I'll wait to go to the GameStop near my house because of them. They're awesome. So yeah. Next we got David. Again, what really happened to the YW group in your opinion? I stopped doing it. That's just Vince, went on to do his wrestling stuff, which he's doing amazing. He's an NXT uh, referee. He's doing awesome. And myself, I just was done with it basically. So that's basically what happened. We were the two that started it, so we stopped it basically. Nothing more, nothing less. We were just tired of it, want to do our own thing. And so yeah, from David, your thoughts on the NXT belts, both the women's and the men's? I think they're nice. I don't think they need to be changed. I think they're good though. Like now that they changed the NXT back to the black and gold instead of that whole color thing that they had going on, I think it's all good. So I like the belts. I don't see a problem with them. The belts that I think need to be changed are the ones on the main roster. But that's just me. From David, what is the best match from male and female wrestlers in 2022? WWE side and AEW side. I'm not going to speak for AEW side because I'm going to be honest with you. Last year, I did not watch a lot of AEW enough to make an opinion on that. But um, from the WWE side, best match, male for a fact, Hell in a Cell, Seth Rollins, Cody, hands down. Female, mm, I'm gonna have to say, I don't know, like um, nothing really stood out to me personally. To be honest with you guys, comment down below some of your guys' favorites so I can kind of see, um, kind of I have opinion. But my males would have to be for sure, um, you know, uh, Seth and Cody. That's like a no brainer for me. If I had to pick, I don't know. It's probably gonna have to be something with Bianca because Bianca's Bianca. I don't know. If I had to pick something, I might have to say Bianca and Bailey. No, no, actually, you know what? I just realized. Hold on, I don't know why I didn't think about this. I just looked it up right now to make sure it was in 2022. Becky and Bianca at SummerSlam. Oh, I don't know why I put my phone down. I need the questions. But Becky and sorry, not Sasha. Becky and Bianca at SummerSlam for effect. Next question we got: What is your and Fern's best and worst subject in school? Fern's not here; she's at work, but I can definitely answer this for you. Fern's best subject was definitely probably what was it? Chemistry. Really good at chemistry. Very weird talent, chemistry for some reason. Her worst subject, it would probably have to be any class that you had to like write essays. It's not that she's not good at writing because she is, but she just she just wasn't. She said she would tell me that like she just wasn't interested in it, so she didn't really try. So I would have to say that. My best and worst, my worst is absolutely math. Anything math. My family, on the exception of like one of my nephews, are horrible at math. So definitely math. My best subject, writing. I know I don't really talk about it because I talk about wrestling, but I love writing. I've always written like short. When I was younger, I used to write my own little books, But as I got older, I really enjoyed writing essays. Like I know kids when they get to school and they'll be like, "Oh, you have a 1,000-page essay due next week." All kids will be like, "Oh," I'm like, "Yes, I get to write, yes," and I would finish that essay in like 2 hours. I love writing. So anything like probably so English would probably be my best. But then, I was also good at history. I was very interested in, but only like certain history, like U.S. history. I was kind of like me, but like world history. I was very interested in that. Next from David, do you think it's a good idea or bad idea to get Mandy Rose fired from WWE due to her OnlyFans? I think it's stupid. I'm gonna be straight up honest. I think it's really, really stupid because she was finally getting over with people. When she first came out, when she first came back, people were like, "Meh, like Mandy, oh, meh, meh, meh." But then she was finally getting her like rhythm, and then they just got rid of her. And because of that, I'm like, come on, you used to do all the. I know it was back in the day when things were different, but like people, they used to be on like the Playboy stuff and the wrestlers. Like, wasn't China on that and like some other wrestlers, like, and also it was behind a paywall. So it's not like a kid can go on there unless they steal their parents' credit card, then that's a whole other issue that those parents have to deal with. But it's not like these kids can see it. And if it gets leaked, that's not really Mandy's fault because she had it behind a paywall. So I think she did about the same right way. That's what she wants to do. I'm not gonna hate on her, that's what she's gonna do, and I don't know what she posts on that stuff. I don't know what she put, what she posted, because I don't care about that stuff. But if it's her business, just leave it be. And I think it was just dumb that WWE released her, in my opinion. And I think they're definitely gonna regret it. Next, oh Dolores, from Dolores Simmons, do you want the Usos to lose their undisputed tag team titles? If so, which tag team would you like to take them? No, I don't want them to be taken. Obviously, I love the Usos, but if I had to pick a tag team to take them from them, I'm trying to think. Comment, guys, who you guys want to see, just so I'm trying to think. If I had to pick someone, it would probably have to be. I'm gonna have to say either the Good Brothers. Are they still kind of doing WWE? I think they are, right? Yeah, they are with AJ. Um, you know what? Yeah, I have to say the Good Brothers, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows. So that's who I'm gonna have to go with. Actually, I don't know why I didn't think about that. But if it was somebody else besides them, I would probably have to pick. I would like to see the Alpha Academy, to be honest with you. But maybe not have both of them. Maybe have the belts split. So have maybe the Alpha Academy take them, and then maybe on SmackDown have maybe Hit Row. Hit Row would be a good tag team to have the titles. Um, Next from David, your thoughts on some of the gameplay for AEW Fight Forever? I think it looks really good. I'm excited for it. It's gonna look like very different gameplay than than what's it called? Than WWE 2K. But it's always good to have something different. From Pikachu Master 542, we got love the name. Obviously, love Pikachu. I don't know if you can see him, but we got Pikachu right there. We got two actually. Um, my favorite go-to food. Example, my favorite go-to food is pizza or chicken strips. So on a bad day, when I get my infusion and I'm just not feeling good, don't feel like cooking first, go get me something for dinner. It would either be one of two things: pizza. I think we most have the same answer, but pizza from Domino's. I love Domino's, or Wingstop. I love wings. Definitely love wings. Wingstop, the ranch is superior. Like, so I would have to say I would get mild wings, mild and Louisiana rub wings from Wingstop with their fries and ranch, and I'm set for the night. And then I guess I'll just answer fast food. Something that's just quick, because obviously pizza and wings that takes a while. But if it's something I had to go through like a drive-through, um, I would probably have to pick Chick-fil-A probably. I know it sounds really bad because, I'm gay and people say you shouldn't go to Chick-fil-A, but the chicken is just so good. And it's low carb, which is good for me. So and then something I wish we had here in El Paso was Panera bread. We don't have a Panera bread here and it's so good. And every time we go somewhere that has Panera, I always get it. Like best believe when I go to LA in February, I'm going to Panera. Um, and I'm bringing my mom home these braids she loves. They're like it's like a donut, but it's a braid, and then it has like pecans on it. I'm gonna bring my mom home like 20 of those. So definitely, Panera is a good one too, which I wish we had here. So David Griffin, what is your favorite store to get action figures and Funkos? Well, now that Toys R Us is gone, well, okay, I take that back. Toys R Us is back. We have one in El Paso. I know, but it's inside of a Macy's. So, do you guys want to see me go do a toy hunt there? I don't even know if they have any wrestling action figures, but would you guys like to see me go to Toys R Us? Keep in mind, it is not the big Toys R Us that you guys used to see me go to. It is a very small version inside of Macy's. But comment in the live chat and see if you guys want to see me go to Toys R Us. Let me check it out. The gaming Casey. Oh no, Casey, I answered yours. I'll go back to it just in case though, just in case you missed it. But um, I do you guys want to see me go to Toys R Us? It's like I said, it's very small, and I don't even know if there's a WWE section, but I'll go. If you guys want to see it. So now that Toys R Us is gone, I'm gonna have to say probably I enjoy going to Target. You guys see, I always go to Target, and probably Walmart's okay. Like they don't have a good section really. There's a place called FYE that I go to occasionally, so they probably have the best Funko Pops, and then the best action figures would probably have to be Target. As far as local, when I go to town, there's different shops like in San Antonio that I go to, and Anaheim. Well, California. I don't know exactly what city the shop is on. It's the Wrestling Guy store. I don't know what because I know there's like smaller cities around Anaheim, so I don't know exactly where he is, but he's in like the LA area, or like kind of Anaheim, LA. Next from the Bomb Lane, will you ever see Brandon Hodge again since you moved to Florida? Maybe. I don't know. We've talked about it going to a show. A couple like maybe last year we talked about it, but I'm sure we'll run into each other. I go to WrestleMania, I go to shows, he goes to shows. It's just bound to happen. From David, which WWE female or male do you want to see return to WWE this year? WWE wrestlers that I would like to see return. Female, Naomi. I don't know. She hasn't come back, right? I don't recall her coming back. My brain's a little foggy because of the treatments. Um, but as far as male, uh, I would say John Cena, like for a good run, but that's kind of a given answer, an obvious answer. So as far as a male wrestler to come back permanently, I don't know. There's really anyone I want to see, to be honest with you. Um, Is there anyone I really wanna see? Not really. There's no one, like, I can think of 'cause like, I would like to see maybe Darby Allin come to WWE, but as far as, like, someone who was in WWE come back, not really, nobody. I think I'm set with everybody. Next is Patrick. I'm gonna definitely butcher this name. Patrick Haggerty. Favorite Pokemon pop so far and pops I wanna see them make for Pokemon. My favorite Pokemon pop is probably my, 25th anniversary Pikachu. I think is that the one, where he's, like, kind of like silver? And then my pop I wanna see them make. Is there a Blastoise pop? I don't know if there's a Blastoise Funko Pop, but I would wanna see them make like oh, no, 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 I know what I wanna see. So, at Costco, they released a, like, I don't know how many set, like maybe 6 or something, and it was all the Eevee evolutions, right? That's really cool. But what I would wanna see my favorite starter Pokemon from Gen 1 is, Squirtle. So I would want to see Squirtle, War Turtle, Blastoise, and Mega Blastoise, and I would want it to be like a whole set for Funkos. That'd be really cool. Or and also them see do the same thing with Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, Mega Charizard, the two versions, and then the same with Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, and Mega Venusaur. So that'd be cool to see them do like those three. And then, or the same with Pikachu, we could have Pichu, Pikachu, Raichu. So yeah. And then next, CalCam96. Favorite male superstar and favorite female. Male superstar currently right now is a tie between like a three-way tie, Roman, KO, and Cody. And then my favorite female, of course, it's Becky Lynch. Um, Steph Raimi, when will you do more of fan mail and WWE shops unboxings? Fan mail, I want to open up fan mail. I just haven't had the time to go do it. And then WWE shop unboxing. Christmas just passed, so there's not really anything I want from WWE shop yet. But best believe when there's something, I will definitely be picking it up. And then she also asked your WWE superstar pick to win the women's battle royale. Of course, I want Becky to win. I always want Becky to win. But as someone who should win it, I would like to see Rhea honestly win it. Um, but if not Rhea, then I would have to say mm, no, I'm going to stick with Rhea, to be honest with you. I'm trying to think who else is a good contender. Um, it would be cool maybe to see Bailey win, or someone from her group. I guess that's a second option. So I'll go with that. David, which replica AEW belts do you want to your collection? I just want the main belt. That's it. The main AEW belt. Another from David was your favorite dipping sauces, ranch and sweet and sour. Literally top tier. Or the Polynesian sauce from Chick-fil-A. David, also, which male or female superstars from NXT do you want to see in the main roster this year? I want to see Braun Breaker and female. Everyone who I wanted to see is already up on the roster, to be honest with you. David, also, what is the best and worst ride you ever took in Disneyland? David, let me tell you this answer, and everybody else watching. Best ride at Disneyland, and I'm going to count Disneyland as both parks, which is Disneyland and California Adventure. I'm going to count this as one. I'll do it separate, actually. So Disneyland, best ride, Splash Mountain. They are closing it and they are refurbishing it to make it a Princess and the Frog, which is cool. I'm happy for it because my girlfriend loves Princess and the Frog, and there's not enough Tiana stuff at Disneyland. So I'm happy with that. Worst ride, probably at Disneyland. Is there a bad ride at Disneyland? Because Disneyland is Disneyland. I'm gonna have to say, the one I'm not really a fan of is when you're going. If you guys are not familiar with Disneyland, you go into Tomorrowland and there's this big rocket thing that just spins. It's a wannabe Dumbo, in my opinion, but not a big fan of it. And then California Adventure. Anyone who knows me, my mom's watching this, my girlfriend's watching this, you guys know exactly what I'm going to say because I got so sick last time I went. And I do not get sick on rides. I'm not the type that gets sick on any roller coasters. I can go on all the roller coasters and I'll be fine. I'll walk off. I'll eat food. I'll get on a roller coaster the next minute and I'll be fine. The worst one that I hate at California Adventure is the stupid Ferris wheel. I hate that Ferris wheel. And I usually like Ferris wheels. I went to Las Vegas, went on a Ferris wheel. Everything's good. I've been on Ferris wheels. This one, I don't know what they do on this ride. If you guys have been to Disneyland and gone to California Adventure and you've been on this ride, you think it's gonna be a normal Ferris wheel, just taking you like this and you can see the park. No. Now I know why my mom never wanted to take me on that ride when I was a kid. Because and I used to get so mad. I'm like, no, mom just doesn't want to go on the ride. No, I know why now. And I'm sorry for all the times I ever said, no, mom, you're just being mean because I don't want to go. No, I get it now. I understand. I literally was sitting there eating my popcorn, just gonna relax and look at the whole California Adventure. And we're going and like, oh, cool, this is nice, a little moment to be in the Ferris wheel with my girlfriend. Oh, how romantic. And then all of a sudden it just like dips you. And I'm like, and there's no seatbelt and there's nothing. And it dips you and you're just like, oh my God, what the hell? And like, I don't know, like, and it just makes you so sick. I don't know if it's the lights, I don't know what, but it literally made me so queasy that I was just like, man, we got off the ride. And then it got worse because we went one loop. I'm like, oh, okay, good, good. We're gonna get off. We're gonna get off. No, it takes you again. It takes you twice. And so there I am. I had my eyes closed. I'm just trying not to throw up. My girlfriend's freaking out, hanging on like for dear life because it's not like a slow, like, I don't know, it takes you and then it drops you fast. And then it takes you again and then drops you. I don't know what it does, but if you guys do not know what I'm talking about, look up the Ferris wheel at California Adventure. It is the worst. And my favorite ride at California Adventure It's gonna be a tie between there's 3 of them though. They're so good. The Incredicoaster, such a good ride. Then there's the Cars ride. I forgot what's it called? Something Racers. Such a good ride too. And number 3, the Gardens of the Galaxy. That used to be the Tower of Terror. I can't pick between those 3. When I go, those are the 3 rides I always make sure I get on as soon as possible, as many times as I can. Sorry, I'm very passionate about Disney and wrestling, as you see. um, David also asked, "What's your favorite NXT Takeover events from 2014 and 2021?" My favorite takeover, I don't remember exactly which takeover this was, but it was when it was DIY versus the Revival versus just them two, yeah. So any takeover that had them two. There was another one where I think was it DIY, the Revival, and was it Jason Jordan and Chad Gable? Did they have a match? I'm trying to remember. It was so long ago. But anything that had kind of them, those matches were just always the best. Another one from David. What was your favorite Royal Rumble matches over the years? My favorite Rumble match would definitely have to be when probably when Becky won. It's a given. And then the Rumble I went to with Brandon Hodge in San Antonio, just because I was actually there to experience it. And I think that time Asuka and Shinsuke won. Which classic wrestling arenas do you want to see on 2K23? I would like to see the Alamo Dome. I don't think it's like a classic wrestling arena, but I do like the Alamo Dome. It is the one in San Antonio. That is actually where went to WrestleMania. I mean, not to WrestleMania, to Rumble. So that'd be cool to see. Chris Maverick, what wrestling belt would you like to add to your collection and why? The next belt I would want that I probably won't get because it's very, very pricey. It would have to be the John Cena 20th anniversary one. It's like $600, $700. And with my trips coming up, I just can't see myself buying it. But a more reasonable one that I could get, I would want to get the NXT belt, the men's NXT belt. That's one I don't have. So yeah. Next, we got WWE Rocker MCK. How do you feel about the small amount of wrestling YouTubers left on here after a good amount of them left to become wrestlers? I think when people leave, new people join, so it's not really a big deal. It did suck to see some of my friends go, like Vince. He used to be Vince Martinez here on YouTube, but now, like I said, he's in NXT as a referee. But I'm very happy for anyone who leaves and goes to pursue their passion and what their dream. As you see, it worked out for Vince, and I hope it works out for a lot of the other ones that do it. So yeah. Next one, David. Do you ever see Izzy going to WWE or AEW when she grows up, and why? Give me guys 1 second. My nose is a little runny because I have some sinus issues. So give me 1 second. Let me just grab something real quick. Okay, sorry guys. So do I see Izzy going to WWE or AEW when she grows up, and why? Yes, I do see Izzy going to WWE. Izzy, if you guys don't know Izzy, she is the Bailey girl from when she used to be when she was a little kid. She's like a teenager now, but when she was a kid, she used to go to the NXT shows and she would sit front row when Bailey was there and Sasha was there and they were feuding. You know, that's Izzy. I do see her going to WWE because she's a hard worker, plain and simple. A lot of people, hate on her and whatnot, but she's a good kid. She works her butt off, and she's doing a lot of stuff that for the people who are hating on her, they would never even get up to go do it, and she's doing it. So that's all I gotta say. I'm not, I support her 100%. And when she is in WWE, I'll be the first with the Izzy shirt and supporting her. I already have I think I have one of her shirts already that they gave me and gifted to me one time. So yeah. Um, from David, which features do you want to see added to WWE 2K23 as far as the match types and community creations? Um, I would like to see a buried alive match. I don't know if WWE would do that because of the whole era, but I used to love those on the old games. Once I think SmackDown versus Raw, they used to have like the buried alive, and those were some of my favorite matches to do. All right. Another question from David: how do you feel about Sasha not returning to WWE? Honestly, I don't really care. Like, I'm not really a big Sasha fan. I'm gonna be honest with you. I never really have been. She's cool. I met her. She's cool to meet, but it just didn't. I don't really care, to be honest with you. That's all I can really say. I know there's a lot of Sasha fans out there. I'm sure there's a lot of people sad to see her go. But will she come back? I think she'll come back. When I don't know. It might be one of those things like Cody, who she'll come back later when she feels ready to come back. So yeah, another one from David. What was the worst injury you've seen watching wrestling that I experienced firsthand in person? I was there when Seth Rollins hurt Sting at Night of Champions, and that was pretty ugly to see. To be honest with you, that's probably the worst I've seen, like in person. Um, David, what international places would you like Fern and I to go? Where would I want to go with Fern? Um, I want to go to Disneyland Paris eventually. That's definitely a place on my bucket list to go. And then when I go on the Disney cruises, I think we go to Jamaica for the cruise because Disney has their own island. I think it's in Jamaica, I believe. I might be wrong. It's somewhere like I think it is Jamaica, but that's definitely where I would want to go. Give me 1 second, guys. Again, my nose. All right, I'm so sorry, guys. It's really windy here in El Paso, and it is killing my sinuses. Okay, so yeah, that's definitely where I want to go international, and then I'd want to go to Japan and see like Disney Tokyo and all the Disneys around the world. That's definitely on my bucket list to do. Are there any chances of you and Fern heading to VidCon in the future? Probably not. I think there's a better chance of us going to San Diego Comic Con in the future and back to what is it called, D23 Disney convention. So there's that one. And then David, what is your favorite memories with your late cat Casey? If you guys don't know Casey, my queso, that's what I call her. Just stupid nickname. Just like I call this one Chewy. Um, Basic my favorite memories, she was just a weird little cat, but I loved her to death. You guys see at the end of all my videos, she's always on the last she's at the last, like, 10 seconds of my video in her little John Cena headband. But my favorite memories, okay, 2 things. Number 1, if you guys go back to my old videos, you guys will see her at this closet door over here, jumping up and trying to open the door. I don't know why she would do that, but she always did. And it's funny now I look back at it. I think at the time I was like, Casey, knock it off. I'm trying to film my video, you know? But now I look back at it and I'm just like, dang, like I miss her being annoying and like opening the door. And then another thing, this used to annoy me because I like my sleep. I enjoy my sleep. But my shower, if you guys have ever seen my bathroom during my room tours, I have a big shower, and on the top there's like a platform, and she used to jump up there, and it's pretty high up, like it's taller than me, and she used to jump up there, and then she would walk around and do whatever she felt like she needed to do, and then after like 10 minutes, she would start meowing her little head off like she was dying, and then I would have to climb on top of the shower, and then when I would be up there to pick her down, she would walk to the other side. And then I'd be standing there like, Casey, come on, like, let's go back to bed. And then she would just like sit there and meow at me as if she thought it was funny. Because I think she probably did find it funny. Um, so yeah, that's definitely one of the ones that I definitely miss. Even though you said no me at the time, I miss it now. And Sassy, she's a piece of work herself. I love her, but she is a little annoying too. She's probably like, leave me alone, I'm trying to sleep. All right, last question from David on my community post, and I'm gonna try to end the stream before Raw starts because I know a lot of you guys are gonna go watch Raw. But if you and Fern had custom T-shirts, which color would it be, and designs would you put on your T-shirts? So we actually just did get custom T-shirts made. Now that you're saying that, David, it's funny that you said that. I got we got some Donald Duck and Daisy Duck shirts made. They're gray, and then it has on my shirt. It has a picture of Donald Duck, and it says like I'm with Daisy, and then she has a shirt that's gray and has a picture of Daisy that says I'm with Donald. So we're gonna be wearing that to Disneyland for the Valentine's Day event. So yeah, those are all the questions that I have on my community tabs, I believe. So I'm gonna head over here. I think that's all the questions that I had. Hopefully I didn't miss any. If I did, you guys can comment them. Let me scroll back up here. Oh gosh, it's getting dark in here. Let me turn on my flashlight. I need to plan this out better next time. Um, okay, so I'm gonna go through here, and I'm gonna. If you guys want to leave any questions, I'm gonna do some more questions, maybe until maybe like 5:50, and then I'll get off. It's 5:50. It's 5:20 right now, so I'll answer some more until then, and then I'll get off so everyone can go watch Raw. So leave your questions in the chat if you guys want me to answer anymore. So let's see. I'm gonna start from the top, scrolling up to the top. Casey, how are you doing? I'm doing good. Like I think I answered that earlier, but I'm doing good, just recovering from my infusion. Ugly Mushrooms, are you still a Spurs fan? Absolutely. Um, it's Robert 27. You've met Becky Lynch. Yes, I've met her numerous times. I think maybe like four times. Um, Chris Johnson asked, why is The Rock coming back? He's 50. Oh, that was another question I got that I missed, because it was texted to me. Do I think The Rock is coming back at the Royal Rumble? I absolutely do think so, but I don't think he's gonna win the Rumble. I think he's gonna come and kinda, like, challenge Roman for the belt. But so Chris asked, "Why is The Rock coming back? He's 50." He can do it. Ric Flair's comeback. I know it wasn't the most interesting with Ric Flair, but I think, we can definitely see it. Um, Willie asked, "Who is the greatest WWE champion of all time?" Um, WWE champion, I'm gonna have to go with John Cena. I have to be biased. I'm sorry. Um, and then we got Chris Johnson asked, so we're gonna see him in London then. Obviously, I personally can't confirm it because I don't work for WWE or anything like that. But I think there's a good chance that he will be at the Rumble. Um, you know, in London. Wait, see you in so we're gonna see him in London then. In London, what's happening? Am I missing something? Isn't Money in the Bank gonna be in in overseas? I might be missing something on that. I'll have to see. Chris, let me know what you meant by we're gonna see him in London. Is something going to London? Did I miss some news? I probably did because I've been kind of out of it the last like 2 weeks, to be honest with you. Um, Viking 420. Who do you think is going to pin Roman Reigns? It's either gonna be Cody or The Rock. There's nobody else who should. Um, it's Robert 27. Are you gonna watch the Rumble? Absolutely. I never miss the Rumble. Um, The Gaming Casey, have you seen Avatar: Way of the Water? Yeah, I have. It was a really good movie. I definitely recommend it. It is a very long movie though, so if you guys watch it, no, it's like 3 hours, but it was good. But if you guys do not remember the first one, definitely go watch the first one and then watch the second one because I won't lie, I was a little lost. I kind of forgot some things because the first one came out a long, long time ago. Um, Willie also asked, who's going to win the WWE Championship undisputed Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns Rumble? Do you think? Um, I don't think Kevin's gonna win. I love Kevin, but I don't think so. Leonardo Aguilar. I saw AEW is going to El Paso, I believe. Are you going? No, I explained earlier. If you missed it, I will be in California during that time. Chris Johnson. If you like comedy, you need to watch In Betweeners movie and series UK version. Um, oh, okay. I'll have to watch that In Betweeners. Okay, I'm gonna have to remember that. Gaming Casey, will you ever get your Universal Championship signed by Seth Rollins or Finn? That's definitely the plan. I definitely want to get it signed. Um, I've met Finn, but I did not have my belt with me during that time. Let's see. Willie asked, "What are the rock? Wait, what? Oh, he's asking what I think will happen if The Rock shows up at the Rumble to face Roman. So I don't think The Rock is gonna win the Rumble, but I think he'll show up and maybe like be like, "Oh, me, you, WrestleMania" kind of thing. That's only gonna happen, I think, if Cody is not better by then. Harley asks how I'm doing. I'm doing good. Um, Blaze asked if this is my first live stream. It's not the first live stream I've ever done, but it's been a while. As you guys can see, I'm pretty rusty doing these. But I hope you guys have been enjoying it. Um, Horror Man asked if The Rock does return Royal Rumble, he will win and face Roman Reigns. But I think Roman will win against The Rock. I don't think he'll win the Rumble. I think that will be a waste of a Rumble for him to win. He can honestly, The Rock doesn't need to win a Rumble. He can just show up and be like, "Hey, Roman, me and you." So like, I think they need to save the Rumble for something else. I don't know what else they could use the Rumble for, but because since Roman has both belts, but unless they take one belt off of Roman by then by WrestleMania, but I don't know. I don't know that whole Roman having both belts. It kind of like throws things off. Um, is The Rock going to return at the Rumble? I'm hoping so. That'd be cool. But like I said, he doesn't really need to win the Rumble. Um, let's see. Jamie Skidmore, I used to watch you when I was younger. Glad to see you're doing well. Congratulations on your success. Keep it up. Thank you, James. Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a minute since I've been consistent on here, but I'm back, doing better. Um, let's see. Byron Cutler asked, how do you feel about the Judgment Day? I love the Judgment Day. I think they're a great faction, and I hope, they continue on. Are you going to answer your Instagram questions? Oh, that's right. I do have Instagram questions. Okay, let me get through these real quick, and then I'll go to my Instagram questions real quick. Rhodes versus Reigns at WrestleMania. That'd be awesome. Did you go to the WWE Royal Rumble? I have been to one Robert. I have been to one a couple years back in San Antonio. Let's see. Let's see. Willie asked, "Do you think they'll retain the Usos will retain the belts?" I really hope so, um, but I think it's time to take the belts off, like both of the like take both belts, like split them up. Don't have them undisputed anymore because it's kind of like messing things up a little bit. BK asked, Do I think Cody returns?" I think that would make the most sense if he's well enough. Gaming Casey asked, yeah, by if I'll get my belt signed by Seth Rollins or Finn. It's definitely in the plans. Um, let's see. Going through. I just want to say everyone appreciate everyone commenting. I'm gonna get to the Instagram questions. I'm just gonna finish these up real quick. What is your favorite Pokemon game on the Nintendo Switch? I enjoy Pokemon Snap. That's one of the newest games I have. But I also love probably Diamond and I think was it Diamond and Pearl? I might have the games wrong, but it's one of the newer ones that came out. Um, let's see. Let's see. Um, Coco Dog. If I missed your comments, I'm reading them right now. I'm so sorry. It's just a lot of stuff going on with my questions. I have a bunch of questions to answer, but I will get to them. I promise. What time does Raw start in El Paso? It starts in about 30 minutes, so it's 6 o'clock. Um, have you been to a Luke Bryan concert? Give me 1 second, guys. Again. Okay, sorry, my sinuses are absolutely a wreck. Um, have you been to a Luke Bryan concert? I did go to one. It got rained out and it got canceled. So, it sucks. But I will definitely go to one in the future. Your reaction on Vince coming back after all the allegations? I think he should just kind of stay away. I'll be honest with you. Um, oh, my Discord questions too. Okay. Definitely got to go to that. And okay, so let me get on to my let me get to my Instagram questions real quick. I'm just gonna try to get through all these. I didn't realize I had so many questions from you guys, and I really appreciate you guys all answering and sending in questions. I was not expecting to have this many questions, especially because it's been a while since I've done a Q&A. Like it's been a while, so I really really appreciate it, you guys. Um, just going to find my stuff I left and asked you guys to leave questions. Okay. Um, give me 1 second, guys. I'm just trying to find how you get to the old questions. Here they are. Because, as you guys know, after Instagram, it disappears after 24 hours. Okay, so here we are. Got a lot of questions here, too, so got to get through these. We got from Aiden Wilson. Was John Cena always your favorite WWE superstar? Yeah, ever since I was probably like 6 years old, I believe he's been my favorite. Um, Also from Aiden, how long have you been watching wrestling? The first time I watched wrestling was in like probably the year 2000 or so. My mom used to drop me off at my grandma's house, and in my grandma's old apartments, there was this room where you can rent VHSs. I know that's pretty old. This is before DVDs, VHSs. Um, and my mom would have me go rent them, and one of them and sometimes like her apartment building was right next to the office, so I would just like cross the street and go get more VHS tapes. So one time I was returning a Buzz Lightyear one I got, and I was looking, and it said like it said it wasn't like it was like someone recorded it on the TV. It said Rey Mysterio versus Eddie Guerrero Halloween Havoc, and I was like, oh, what's Halloween Havoc? I don't know what that means. So I put it in, and it was just that match, just that one match on the VHS tape, and that's what I watched. And ever since then, I got really into it. Obviously this was way after Halloween Havoc happened, but after that day I told my mom or I asked my dad, "What's this? Well, can I watch more of this? What's this?" And then that's how I started. Matthew Barrett, opinion on Charlotte Flair. I think Charlotte coming to take the title from Ronda was definitely a good move on WWE's behalf. Ronda's kind of done everything she could, in my opinion. Katina Libbard, what is your dream car? I think I answered this earlier, but just in case anyone missed it, a Range Rover or a Porsche, like my mom's. Katina also asked, "What is your favorite food?" Pizza and wings for sure. TKD Bree asked, "If you had to name 6 wrestlers to have lunch with, who would they be?" It can be WWE or AEW. Um, John Cena, Undertaker, Becky Lynch, Kevin Owens, Finn Balor, and Natalia. Um, TKD, who is your least favorite wrestler? Oh, I answered that one already. Caitlin, who are your current favorite male wrestlers on Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and AEW? Male, SmackDown, Roman, I'm just gonna say it for both because he's on both shows. NXT, Braun Breaker, AEW, Darby Allin. What's my favorite Pokemon? Pikachu. But if it had to be something that's not Pikachu, I'm gonna have to say probably Umbreon or Jolteon. Who is your favorite Animal Crossing villager? My favorite NPC is definitely Blathers, but my favorite villager is probably gonna have to be Punchy or Biff. I love those two. And then give me 1 second again. All right, I'm sorry, guys. What's your favorite theme song besides Cena's? I like Becky's. Becky's song is actually my ringtone. But then I also like, I don't really like the wrestler. I do like CM Punk's theme song, like the Cult of Personality. Molly, what is your favorite match of all time? Um, it's a tie between Triple H versus Undertaker at Hell in a Cell, the Hell in a Cell match at WrestleMania, and probably Eddie Guerrero versus Rey Mysterio and Halloween Havoc. And then, what's your favorite WWE moment ever? Mm, probably when Eddie won the title and that whole moment where all the confetti's coming down. That's like in WWE when I think of like my favorite moments, that image of him coming down raising the belt, it's definitely like ingrained into my mind. All right, then we got some more questions, and I think these are the last ones I have, unless anyone left any more. And also my Discord. Where's the Disneyland vlogs from Mystic Parks? I've been doing TikTok. If you guys want to go check out my TikTok, it is for K13 FERKAY 13. Go check us out on TikTok. I've been doing like vlogs on there and stuff. Go follow us for sure. Then there's more coming. Ashley, WWE girl, what was it like meeting the New Day? Because I'm a huge fan of them. I've met Big E, and then on one occasion before he was in the New Day, I've met Kofi a few times, and I've met them as a group. All super cool guys. I would definitely recommend meeting them if you could. If you guys have a chance, definitely take it. Mr. Bucky, 28. How did you and your girlfriend meet each other? Y'all are so cute together. Thank you. I appreciate that. We actually met at school, and then we kind of went years without talking, and then we reconnected on Instagram. So, yeah. Katina, another, what's your dream car? Like I said, Range Rover or a Porsche, like my mom's. Mr. WWE Tattoo 79, who do you think will take the titles from Roman and win? I think it will be at WrestleMania. It has to be at WrestleMania. It has to be on the biggest stage of them all, and it's either going to be Cody or The Rock. I'm hoping it's Cody though. The Rock doesn't really need it, but I think if Cody's not better, then it will be The Rock. Dominic Mysterio fan 9910. Who's your favorite wrestler besides John Cena? Roman, KO, and Cody. And then last from Caitlin, who are your current? Oh, I think I answered that one. Okay, so those are the questions from what is it called? From why can't I think? Instagram. And then last, let me go to Discord and see. Sorry, if you guys have not joined my Discord, you guys should definitely go check out my Discord. Everything's in the links down below. But let's see. Trying to find the questions, guys. I'm sorry. Um, if you guys want to ask more questions, I have about 15 more minutes. So go ahead and comment them on the live stream. Okay, so we got Panic Boo. We got who's your favorite AEW male wrestler? It is definitely Darby Allin. Who is your favorite AEW female wrestler? Holy moly. Don't comment on my Discord, please. Okay, sorry. Okay, there we go. So who's your favorite AEW female? Nyla Rose for sure. And who's your favorite tag team in AEW? Probably FTR. Um, and then hold on, I want to make sure I don't miss anybody because we always have conversations on Discord. If you guys want to come and talk to us on Discord, you guys are definitely welcome to join. We always have chats on there, and it's a lot of fun and whatnot. Give me one more second, guys. Hopefully, next time I do a freaking Q&A live stream. I'm not gonna be having the sinus issues, so I really apologize, guys. I think that's it. Did I miss anyone? Just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody because my Discord people are always, there and always, giving me a lot of good, great ideas. So I just want to make sure I don't miss anybody's questions. Um, okay, Big B Kane asked, when and where was your first live event? My first WWE event was in Las Cruces, New Mexico. My first TNA event was in Austin. I have not been to an AEW show, and I've been to like other smaller shows, like in Arizona for like Cactus League Wrestling and whatnot. And I think that's all that I have on my Discord. Hopefully, I did not miss anybody. If I did miss anybody, I really, really apologize. If you guys want to ask any more questions, let me know in the chat right now. And let me go over here. Um, let's see. What was it? Wait, where was it? Someone asked, "What was it like to meet?" Oh shoot, it's super dark. Sorry, guys. Um, someone asked, "What was it like to meet?" But I don't know who you guys are talking about. What was it like to meet who? Um, oh, it's Halloween Havoc '97. Yeah, that's definitely. I was only 1 years old when it happened. Dolores, I do know how to turn my comments back on. It's Robert asked, "Did you meet Sasha Banks?" Yes, I have met Sasha when I went to the Rumble. And Luke said, I am on her Discord and it's a fun time. Definitely, guys, come check out the Discord. I'm revamping it now that I'm better. But let's see, Nathan Poiser. Can you put what your comment was? Oh, Luke, you sent a question on my Discord. Sorry, guys, it's really dark in here. Let's see, Luke, what did you ask? Oh, thoughts on Randy Orton. Okay. My thoughts on Randy Orton, honestly, Randy Orton is just awesome. I think he is definitely like hated on way too much for I know he's been like pushed a lot in his career, but he's honestly just that good as Randy Orton. I don't know what else people, think, but and overall, he was a really nice guy when I met him at WrestleMania. I met him at WrestleMania with Vince. Super cool guy. He's just really good at what he does. I think there's never going to be another Randy Orton. Um, let's see. Have you met Seth Rollins? Yes, I have. I met him at when he was still part of the Shield back at WrestleMania. What WrestleMania was it? I want to say it was WrestleMania like 30, maybe. I don't remember exactly which WrestleMania I met him at, but I did meet him. David asked, "How would you react if Vince came back to creative again?" That's all I'm gonna say. Dolores, bring back 2K22 every month, please. I'm definitely gonna try. I promise I will. Bryce Kohari, are you a Liv Morgan fan? Yeah, she's cool. Like I don't like her, dislike her. She's cool. Like I enjoy seeing her. Luke Thatcher, Randy and John are my top two of all time. They're awesome. Definitely no one will ever be like them again. It's Robert. That's good. I did watch WCW Halloween Havoc '97 on pay-per-view. Dang. That's a time to be a wrestling fan, in my opinion, during that time period. That's awesome. Um, Brian KOO2. I want The Rock versus Brock Lesnar. I mean, honestly, I didn't think about that. I did not think about that. That would be a good one to you know, to see happen if The Rock did win. WrestleMania 29. WrestleMania. What about WrestleMania 29? Um, Dolores, yes to Toys R Us. Okay, I will definitely do Toys R Us. I will find a chance to go. It's on the other side of town from where I am, and it's usually it's a very busy mall. So I will try to go. I'm gonna try to go when it's not very busy, so I don't get around too many people. But I will go do it. And then Wrestling Fan 316, are you going to the April 28th SmackDown in Corpus? No, because I think WWE is coming to El Paso around that time. I think. And then Luke said they had a match at SummerSlam, Rock versus Brock in 2000s. Yeah, they did, but I feel like Rock now and Brock now, like the big stars they are now, they'd be completely different. Um, can WWE change the stage set from just LED? I think that'd be really cool. Um, let's see, Nathan. I posted my question. Could you post the question here in the chat because I had a lot of different places where people could post the questions, so I'm not really sure where you posted it. Oh, WrestleMania 29 is when the Shield came out. So that means I met him at probably WrestleMania. Probably met him at WrestleMania 30 or 31, probably. What is your dream house, Vernon? Um, Sorry about that, guys. Sassy, I guess, wants to be on the video. So she does that every time I'm playing my video games on the computer, and she'll just do that out of nowhere. And as you guys can see, it scares the crap out of me. But she said it's her time for attention. So what is your fern and yours dream house? I definitely want a pool. Excuse me, Sassy. Can you move your tail? So I want a pool. I want a room for my wrestling stuff, obviously, and just an office. And I want like a very modern house. Um, let's see. Name your favorite wrestlers: John Cena, KO, Cody Rhodes, Darby Allin. Um, Trying to think who else. I love the Usos. Looking around, Rey Mysterio, Eddie, um, Natalia. That's all I can think of at the top of my head. Um, let's see. Name your favorite. And let's see. I order my tickets on my phone. How long does it take for them to be delivered to email? It's pretty quick usually. Did you order them straight from Ticketmaster, or did you order them? Sorry, Sassy just makes me laugh. Or did you order them from a reseller? And Melissa says you are so cute. And then Sassy, you're not cute when you do that. Scooch it. Okay, sorry guys. She decides she needs to be the center of attention. Um, they asked, would I meet Darby Allin one day? Yes, I would for sure. Sassy, you are being ridiculous. Okay, Sass, scooch it over. So they asked if I would meet Darby Allin one day. I absolutely would. Here, guys, let me get Sassy off real quick. Okay, guys, let me just readjust because Sassy kind of messed up the little area. Okay, she's probably like, what did I do? Anyways, would you meet Darby Allin one day? Absolutely. Guys, I'm only gonna stay on for the next 7 minutes until 5:50. So if you guys have any other questions, you guys want to talk, am I gonna be live streaming Raw? Probably not because I definitely do not want to get copyrighted. I will get copyrighted in an instant. WWE is very quick to copyright. Like they actually took down one of my videos the other day because what did I have in there? It was when Becky Lynch won the title, and I was so excited. And I was just recording my reaction, not realizing I got part of the TV in the background. So they took down the video. So I will not be really posting much stuff. And when I go in shows in person, I can't really like post the music because they take it down quick. And I don't want to get any copyright strikes on my channel because if you do, you can eventually get your channel closed. And I've worked way too hard on this channel over the last, I think this is my 9 years on here, on this channel specifically. Doesn't feel like 9 years, but Dolores asked, "Do you like WWE Aliyah?" Is that how you say her name? I don't really have an opinion on her, to be honest with you. She's just kind of there. I've never really paid much interest to her, but I know that she has a lot of fans that I've seen. A lot of people like her, so I'm sure she's really good. And I hope just to see any wrestlers come up and succeed, so we can have different stories and have just new characters. That's all I ever want to see out of WWE and AEW: new characters being built, new stars, and whatnot. So, yeah, are you guys looking forward to Raw today? I'm just gonna talk to you guys for a bit for the next like 6 minutes or so. What kind of videos do you guys want to see? Actually, now that I have you guys all here, what kind of videos do you guys want to see me doing? This week, I'm gonna be doing a belt review. So on Wednesday, it's gonna be a belt review, and on Friday, a lot of you guys asked how to hang up replica belts. As you guys see, I have my replica belts hung up right there. I did do a video. These two videos are already uploaded to the channel. They just will go live on Wednesday and Friday. Of how to hang up the belts and then a review of the belt. Thoughts on Cora Jade? Cora Jade. No opinion really, to be honest. Wrestling Fan 316, Cora Jade looks like Paige. Yeah, I guess. They honestly, it's just probably just their looks. When they say like, "Oh, this person looks like this person," I'm not saying that that's what Wrestling Fan is saying or anything like that. But who was it? Rhea was accused of like ripping somebody off who wasn't even a wrestler one time. So I just think everyone has their style, and if they happen to look like each other, well, that's cool. Um, Melissa says the Toys R Us and Macy's Toy Hunt. That'd be cool. I just want to get you guys know. I don't know if the Macy's Toys R Us has wrestling stuff. It looks like it's a very small selection. My brother and his wife and they took their kids to the Toys R Us, and they said obviously it's never going to be like the big Toys R Us that we grew up with, but they said it's not like the biggest. So I don't even know if there's a wrestling section or not. But if there's not, I'll just do the best I can with the toy hunt and show you guys what I find interesting there, and so you guys can kind of know if you guys want to head over to that Toys R Us or not. Because obviously mine's in El Paso, but I'm sure a lot of you guys' Macy's might be soon turning into a Toys R Us part of the section. Dolores Simmons, will you do a WWE 2K23 unboxing review and AEW Fight Forever game review? Yes, absolutely. I love doing the game reviews. Even though I don't do a lot of gaming videos, I at least like to review the game and let you guys know what I think of it. Because I know a lot of you guys do value what I think about stuff, and I do appreciate that. And I'm glad you guys trust me with some stuff that you'd want to buy, and you guys actually trust my opinion. So that's why I do want to do reviews of the games. Luke Thatcher, a day in the life vlog. Um, I could do a day in the life vlog. I just have not gone to any WWE shows. So unless you guys want to see like another day in the life of a WWE YouTuber, I could do that again. I just have to figure out a day that I'm actually doing something interesting that I can make a video of it. Bryce Hari figure collection. I can do that. It's gonna be a long video, but yeah, I can absolutely do that. Don't be surprised if it's like for oh god, that video would be for a long video. But yeah, I'll definitely do a I'll write that down, figure collection. It's I think it's due time for a figure collection. I think it's been a while. Let's see. Nathan, I sent my question on Twitter. Okay, let me pull up Twitter real quick. And then do more WWE vlogs. I definitely will. Like I said, I've just been doing a lot of like traveling for like Disney and like a lot of medical traveling, like to Houston, Texas for doctor's appointments. So there's not really been a lot of time for me to do there's not been a lot of time for me to do you know to do what is it called, wrestling shows, but I promise those will come. um so uh let's see. The autistic drip king asked, my question was, any chance you can subscribe to my YouTube channel? um sure, if you I'll check out your channel for sure. If you want to send it to me on Twitter on the on the messages, I'll check it out after I finish the stream in 2 minutes. So if you guys, I'm gonna be ending it in 2 minutes, so leave any other questions you guys want to see. um let's see. Luke, WWE t-shirt collection, oh boy, that's gonna be a whole video in itself. Yeah, I can definitely do that, so let me write those down. Wrestling fan 316. I live in Corpus. I love Corpus. Corpus is a great city to go to. I love going to the Selena Memorial and just to the. I've been to so many events there with my brother and my dad. It's definitely a city I've been to many times. I would definitely go back. David, don't have to do non wrestling related. Were you specifically talking about like live streams? I mean, not live streams. Day the live videos. That'd be cool to do. Aldo Nero, big fan. Thank you so much. His question was, how many figures do you have? A lot. Probably over 100. Definitely like maybe 300 if you don't count the Funko Pops. Um, Juju the goat says, "Hi, I'm a big fan. Thank you. I really appreciate that." And David said, "Oh yeah, to non-WWE live vlogs. That'd be really cool. I could do that. I could do like another like day in the life of a WWE YouTuber. I could definitely do that." Juju the goat. I'm going to be meeting Kurt Angle in March. Super cool guy. Definitely meet him. It's super cool. I've met him, and I would definitely meet him again. Did you go to WWF WrestleMania 17 in 2001? No, my first WrestleMania I ever went to was WrestleMania 26. So in Arizona. And Nathan Ash just sent my channel on Twitter DM. Okay, I will definitely check that out after I get off. So yeah, guys, that is it for this live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry, I was really rusty on doing live streams. I promise I'll do more in the future if you guys want to see them, and maybe I'll do it about something else besides a Q&A. But this was just the easiest thing for me to do for this week, considering I'm still recovering from my infusion. So don't forget, you guys, to give it a thumbs up, and the video will be going live on like as a normal video. So if you guys want to go check that out, if you guys maybe missed your question that I answered, you guys can go through it and watch it. And don't forget to comment on the video, guys, once it goes live as a video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you smash a thumbs up, comment on it once it goes live. Subscribe if you guys are new and you guys have not subscribed. And I will see you guys on Wednesday for my next video. So thank you guys for coming.